live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I want to be free as can be.
They say that freedom is the ability to fully experience life. The GUT Credit Union is giving you the freedom to choose. Get a loan for any purpose, whether it's consolidating your debt, buying a vehicle, owning your home, back to school, or a dream vacation. We offer competitive rates with terms and payments that fit your lifestyle. Call 440-1354. Email loans@gutcu.com or visit go.gutcu.com/freedom to start enjoying your life, your money, your way. Promotion ends September 30th, 2022. Special conditions apply. More freedom, more choices. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the network news for today, Friday, September 16th, 2022. I am Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, a 65-year-old man dies after encountering difficulties on Grandans Beach. Government approves 2-minute silence in honor of Queen Elizabeth II's funeral on Monday. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education says more than 400 teachers have been reappointed. And around the globe, regionally, Guyana may soon get the updated COVID-19 boosters. Internationally, thousands in the UK pay last respects to Queen Elizabeth II. And coming up in sports, national netballers to compete in World Cup qualifiers. The details of these and other stories after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. A nice swim with friends Friday morning on the Grandans Beach ended with one man not returning home. Training reporter Kwesi Pope was on the scene and filed this report.
Police are investigating the death of a man who encountered difficulties while swimming on Grandans Beach just after 8 a.m. on Friday. The victim is identified as 65-year-old Peter Whiteman of Redgate, St. David. Police say preliminary investigations revealed that the deceased, who had gone swimming with friends, encountered difficulties while in the water. With assistance from the lifeguards, he was brought ashore but was unresponsive. The lifeguard, who was on duty at the time, told GBN that she responded to the distressed man with the assistance of other patrons on the beach and retrieved him from the water.
There was an incident where an older guy had a stroke and heart attack in the water. We did the proper rescue, brought him out. Performed CPR. There were also 2 nurses who helped. There wasn't any sign of life. We continued.
Mr. Whiteman passed away despite repeated attempts to revive him. The ambulance later arrived and Mr. Whiteman was pronounced dead. The deceased was described by both a gentleman who knew him from his swimming routine on the beach and a relative as being a good man who was a positive light.
Supporting, and he always had a good advice to give to people. The children, he would always tell them, education comes first. go to school and try to upgrade yourself.
Be a quiet person, jovial person. Never had any problem with him. As a matter of fact, we swim here almost every morning. I hear the only day I'm not here.
A post-mortem has been ordered to determine the cause of death. I am trainee reporter Kwesi Pope reporting for GBN News.
Officials from the Ministry of Education say more than 400 teachers have been reappointed and possibly more reappointments are expected by the end of September. More in this report from Arena Per Thomas.
The Ministry of Education has returned more than 400 teachers to the classrooms for the Michaelmas school term. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Finley Jeffrey, was the one who made this announcement.
I think the reason why it is so important is because you would want to begin the school year with all your teachers basically on board, and so that contact time will be maximized for students. The good news is that we have reappointed all the teachers who we need to reappoint. So far we have reappointed about 250 primary school teachers, 210 secondary school teachers. So those are the teachers who had appointments for 2 years and the appointments came to an end and you have to reappoint them. This is important.
P.S. Finley also said that there will be new teachers appointed this year to fill in numerous short and long-term vacancies.
So you will have some new appointments because, of course, you will have teachers who are exiting the system. You will have teachers probably going off on study leave, maternity leave, teachers who for one reason or the other they have retired, because now we have a retirement package that looks interesting. So some people are retiring based on age, some people are retiring based on maximum service and so on. We have to also feel this. Now the issue now, however, is that a lot of these we get them late. So we still have teachers who have just decided that they're going to study.
Jeffrey also stated that the Ministry of Education, in conjunction with the Public Service Commission, will address the issue that has been pointed out when it comes to salary payments.
Because we've always had the hue and cry that teachers are being paid. Some teachers are being paid very, very late. You enter into the system, you teach 3 months, 4 months, and you don't get paid. Now, under this new system that we're working, the fact that these reappointments are already done with PSC, once we get those back, then we anticipate that by the end of this month, September, the teachers will get paid, which would be something excellent.
For GBN News, I am Rena Per Thomas reporting.
The new Imani program continues, however, in different hands. Chrislina John has the details in this report.
According to Minister for Youth, Sport and Culture, Honorable Ron Redhead, the program will now be placed under the National Training Agency. The minister was on a 4-day visit to Carriacou and Petite Martinique when he made the announcement, while addressing participants attending a leadership and mentorship workshop. He noted that the visit is vital as the government looks at the holistic development of the Tri-Island.
I've seen over the last number of months what structure has been in place at the Ministry of Youth. And government is prepared to transform this structure into a more meaningful one. For example, we are looking at the Imani program to be able to place it under the National Training Agency and not just call it training, but to call it the National Training and Employment Agency. Part of the challenge is that we do not have avenues to employ some of the trainees, and therefore it gets frustrating. So government within 3 months have seen it fit to review these policies and to make necessary recommendations and soon enough to implement.
According to Minister Redhead, the government is seeking to build better efficiency in the public service. He cites a deeper collaboration with the private sector as a key factor in achieving that goal.
The structure is very cumbersome. We need efficiency in public service. Government understands that we must provide opportunities for people to get employed. However, government alone cannot employ everyone. And therefore, critical in our plan will be the combination or collaboration of the private sector going forward. We are going to ensure that our young people, in addition to training, certainly can find meaningful, sustainable jobs.
Referencing his mentors, who included the late Prime Minister Sir Nicholas Brathwaite and former parliamentarian Joan Purcell, Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Honorable Tevin Andrew, said that more workshops of this nature must be held to build a cadre of young leaders and mentors. The Leadership and Mentorship Workshop, held at the Seawave Upper Level Conference Room, was organized by the Division of Youth within the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and facilitated by Ms. Rosemary Bullen and Dexter Legard. Christina John, GBN News.
The state of Grenada will observe a nationwide 2 minutes of silence at the end of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral on Monday, September 19, 2022. The 2-minute silence is scheduled to take place at 5 minutes to noon in the United Kingdom, and hence will be 5 minutes to 7 a.m. in Grenada. The tribute will give the Grenadian public a chance to pay their respects to the late monarch as citizens of one of Her Majesty's realms and members of the Commonwealth of Nations. Grenada is represented by Governor General Dame Cecile Lagrenade. President of the Senate, Dr. Decima Williams, is the acting Governor General. This is News at 7. Coming up, government implements spice replanting program. Stay with us for that story.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Spicile Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Spicile Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Spicile Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679. or 406-1500, or visit any of our 3 locations. Spicile Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Pfizer celebrates 75 years of transforming lives with its celebratory suite of loan products. Own your own vehicle, education, land, or home, and anchor your roots. Start living the life you deserve by applying for an Own Your Own loan at reduced interest rates. Simplify your life and consolidate all your debts by applying for a Simplify loan and open doors to new beginnings and explore more opportunities to shape your future. Call or send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987 or email us at loans@arisecu.com today to continue your journey towards financial freedom. Terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union, celebrating 75 years of transforming lives.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The government of Grenada, through the Ministry of Agriculture, is intensifying efforts to increase the production of spices with the launch of the Spice Replanting Program. More in this Rena Perry-Thomas report.
The NDC-led administration wants to have 100,000 spices under production in different locations throughout the country and has strategically selected St. David to start the process in a bid to bring back spice production prominence to that parish. This will happen through the Spice Replanting Program, which was launched at St. David's Roman Catholic School in Bellevue, St. David. Minister of State with responsibility for agriculture and land, fisheries and cooperatives, Senator Adrian Thomas, underscored the importance of starting the program in St. David.
We will be trying to and looking to introduce new spices to Grenada. We have a responsibility to make sure that the Isles of Spice is maintained, come back to Grenada, and we would not give anybody any opportunity to rename the country the Isles of Spice. This gathering here will be an indication and a sample, and I hope it will be an attraction at some point in time. Our young students must not leave school without knowing what is a clove tree.
Principal of the St. David's Roman Catholic School, Nicole Batiste, said this initiative is encouraging for future agriculture workers.
We hope that this initiative will invoke a drive in our young boys and girls to plant, nurture, and continue to produce all of our different spices in Grenada.
Before Hurricane Ivan in 2004, St. David cultivated various spices such as nutmeg, cocoa, among others. However, the loss of spice plantation, coupled with poor management of existing fields, resulted in a significant decline. The launch was witnessed by residents of the Bellevue community. For GBN News, I am Rena Perry-Thomas reporting.
Celebrating half a century of Bryden and Miners, training reporter Kwesi Pope tells us about the company's anniversary plans.
Bryden and Miners, one of Grenada's most respected business establishments, celebrate 50 years of its existence. Mr. Michael Miners, a general manager of the establishment, Bryden and Miners Limited, in an interview with GBN, spoke about the challenges faced by the company over the years.
You may remember that this company was looted. The distribution end of it was looted literally to the ground following the intervention in 1983, and then after Ivan, we suffered severe hurricane damage, and there was also looting. That was a very challenging period. Depending on the nature of looting, you don't always get the backing of your insurance, although I must say in our case, our insurers came through very solidly. And our suppliers, our principals, stood by us. When you establish a track record of reliability.
Mr. Miners also spoke about some of the activities planned to celebrate the 50th anniversary.
The activities have been pretty low-key up to now. We certainly have been recognizing it and seeking the support of our principals, and certainly for every month throughout the year up to now, we have had specials running in all of our departments, distribution included. But the important thing here in any business is the two people who keep you in business is your management and staff team, entire staff team, and your customers.
The businessman says that plans are in motion for the future of the company and the services it provides to its customers.
If I told you what we had in mind, my competitors would listen and may jump ahead. I say that with tongue in cheek, but having said that, we are open to diversification. I cannot say that at this point in time we have identified any particular area we're going to be diversifying into, but even within the areas that we operate, we have seen the expansion in terms of product lines, and as I mentioned, starting as distribution and into a slew of retail operations. So certainly we are always looking for an opportunity and thinking of something. As I say, if you stop going forward, in fact, you're really going backward. So you need to be looking ahead. But at this stage, I cannot identify any specific program that we have in mind.
I understand. I am training reporter Kwesi Pope for GBN News.
The Grenada Employers Federation celebrates 60 years of existence in the month of September. The milestone will be celebrated under the theme Employers of the Future, Adaptable, Innovative, Resilient. Rina Thomas reports.
A week of activities is planned from the 18th to the 24th of September to commemorate 60 years of operation for the Grenada Employers Federation. The federation can simply be termed as a union or body that represents employers in labor and industrial issues. The executive director of the Grenada Employers Federation, Lydon Lewis, spoke of some of the achievements of the organization over the past 60 years.
Representing our members in industrially related issues. Whenever workers have a demand, remember the demand goes to the employer, and the employer has to balance this. So we ensure that there is a balance with collective agreements, with relationship between unions and workers and employers or managers. So our main role is representing our members in industrial related matters and ensuring that the employers are certainly not unfairly treated in this current or past situation when it comes to labor relations.
Activities to celebrate the anniversary week will begin with a church service at the Blessed Sacrament RC Church, Grand Dance on Sunday, 18 September 2022. The executive director outlined other activities planned.
On Tuesday, we intend to engage in media. We've already booked a spot on the buzz on GBN the Morning Buzz, and also on another media house where we can engage the public and the public can hear about us. On Wednesday, we go to the Grandans Home for the Aged, where we'll be delivering some hampers to the home in show of our community spirit. On Thursday, we have our annual general meeting, and that meeting would be start at 9 a.m. Our feature speaker is Mr. Richard W. Duncan, OBE. And on Saturdays, where we come together and we have our gala event, or gala dinner and award ceremony. Our feature speaker there would be Senator the Honorable Claudette Joseph.
The Federation has a membership of 60 clients and is encouraging more employers to become members so that they can be represented and guided on various issues. He spoke of some of the training they offer.
Significantly. We've been able to do a lot of workshops, a lot of training. We had workshops on the labor code, the new labor code. We've had workshops on coping with stress, on leadership, on management, just ensuring that our members can survive in difficult periods. So whenever there is a topical issue, for example, we had a wonderful workshop on how managers and owners can cope with the stresses created by COVID-19. Sometimes we forget that the employees forget that they have employers out there who suffer the same way.
The milestone will be celebrated under the theme, Employers of the Future, Adaptable, Innovative, Resilient. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
An autopsy report on an infant who died at a daycare facility is what's creating a buzz on tonight's social media.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz report.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social media. Police have released the results of a post-mortem following the death of an infant at a care facility in the south of the island.
Last Tuesday, the Royal Grenada Police Force confirmed that at 1:34 p.m., officers attached to the Criminal Investigations Department of the South St. George Police Station responded to a report from the Grandans Health Center of an infant being brought in for medical assistance being unresponsive. Officers immediately proceeded to the medical center, and investigations revealed that two ladies attached to a daycare in the south of the island brought a 5-month-old male child into the medical center unresponsive.
Social media users took to the comment section to express their concerns about this latest development. The following views are of members of the public and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Victoria said, maybe they should have a nurse or person in the medical field working in daycare. People open daycares and don't know anything about children. Some of them don't even have a child of their own. That's why I look after all of mine. Daycare was a no-no. After you drop them off, it's a different story inside. So sad. R.I.P. baby boy. Andrea said, this is so sad. Having been a licensed daycare operator in the U.S. for many years, I'm wondering about the training and certification requirements needed for working in a daycare on island. 30 hours health and safety plus CPR training had to be done every 2 years, coupled with unannounced DOH visits. This is tough. Rest in peace, little angel. Condolences to his parents. May God give you strength. This person said a baby at 5 months can roll to both sides, and at this era, some of them may even try to sit down. From experience in feeding my boys at that stage, if you're not sure if you heard them burp, then you place them on their stomach so the trapped gas inside will easily be released. But I believe that innocent baby was overfed and just placed in a cot. I might be wrong, but if some of us mothers recall after breastfeeding your baby and you place them down and they don't burp, they'll fuss and cry after a while, and as soon as you pick them up, it's a big burp you hear or even a vomit. This person said, very sad for the families and the daycare. May the infant rest securely in Jesus' arms. God knows best. A little angel went home, gone too soon. Hopefully this tragic situation would change policies and laws that govern child care centers in Grenada, such as ongoing training, licensing, etc. I fully understand the pain of the parents and loved ones of this infant. Let us pray for the daycare owners and attendants. It could not have been easy for them either. There are a lot of children in daycares, and they are well taken care of. I hope everyone finds peace and comfort in this storm. Maybe it can bring changes to social programs for maternal and child support in the country. That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms. Still ahead in the news, Grenlec installs new generator in PT Martinique to meet growth in customer demand for electricity. Stay with us.
Optical, we've got the perfect combination of style and value just for you. Shop from our wide range of stylish frames, and for a limited time, buy one and get a second pair at 80% off. We've got frames as low as $99. Ask about our affordable credit plans from 3 to 24 months. Make your appointment today at quartzoptical.com. Conditions apply. See in store for details. Quartz Optical, value you can see.
There was ever a time to keep and stay healthy, it's now. We at Hills and Valley are here to help you take deliberate steps to maintain your health. We stayed true to maintaining the most comprehensive rates while stocking the widest range of medicines and health devices, including personal protective equipment. There are so many benefits shopping with us. You get great savings through discounts for senior citizens and reward cards for loyal customers. Ask about owning yours today. Visit us at Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George, Jubilee Street opposite the Grenville Bus Terminal, and at Hillsborough, Carriacou. Our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street also stocks the widest range of pharmaceuticals. We are with you on the hills and in the valleys. We are Hills and Valley Pharmacy.
WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Plans to establish a musical lab in Carriacou formed part of the discussion during a recent visit to the Twin Island Parish by Youth Minister Ron Redhead. The details in this report.
The Division of Culture within the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Culture is considering the setting up of a music lab on the Sister Isle, Carriacou. Their aim is to take the music sector in Carriacou and PT Martinique to another level. Discussions have already been held with the principals of 2 secondary schools, Bishop's College and Hillsborough Secondary, on a suitable venue for setting up the lab. Minister Ron Redhead is throwing his support behind this venture.
Emulate and enhance more of that quality. And as such, the cultural aspect in Carriacou PT Martinique has to be preserved, and there is no greater way in preparing or laying the foundation for that presentation by building these music labs that continue the music and the tradition of Carriacou PT Martinique. And as such, as I mentioned, we pledge full support towards it.
Acting Chief Cultural Officer Adrian Mark said with similar labs already established at MacDonald College and St. Andrews Secondary School on mainland Grenada, plans are on stream to do the same in Carriacou, noting the quality of musical production already coming out of Carriacou.
But the program that we'll be teaching, we're concentrating on totally in that lab, will be music production for now. But the lab will entail everything else. That's a lab. When you come into a lab, you should be able to learn to play a keyboard. You should be able to learn to play a guitar. You should be able to learn to produce music. So we wanted to channel the energy of the young people to something worthwhile.
He said the necessary training will be conducted to ensure tutors who are hired to work at the labs would be up to world-class standard. One of the plans of the Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique and local government, Tevin Andrew, is the establishment of a center for the performing arts.
We're in, as the Minister, that whatever is taking place on mainland should equally take place in Carriacou. So I'm happy to know that it has already started. That there are music schools in Grenada, we should have a music school in Carriacou. So we're going to have a discussion in terms of possible venue. I know that one of the vision that I have is to help transform that little section, over there by the community center into a nice cultural building. We want to do that way. So taking that in consideration.
Christina John, GBN News.
Grenlec is working to improve electricity services in Petite Martinique by installing a new generator to meet the anticipated growth in customers' demand. Details in this report.
Customers in Petite Martinique can look forward to increased electricity reliability with the commissioning this week of a new 240-kilowatt Caterpillar generator. The new engine arrived in Petite Martinique in mid-July. As part of the commissioning process, on Tuesday, a planned island-wide outage in Petite Martinique facilitated electrical interconnections. This new engine will replace the 160-kilowatt Cummins engine, which is no longer able to meet the load requirement due to growth in customer demand for electricity in Petite Martinique. Wallace Collins, Grenlec's manager in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, says the company's nearly $200,000 investment in this new generating unit will sufficiently improve the reliability of the Petite Martinique plant.
We've been having some challenge with the size of the unit. It was a smaller unit, and as a result of the continuous growth on the island, it has become basically obsolete, and so it's sometimes difficult to have the plant running with the smaller unit with the increased load. He said it was felt that it was important for us to invest in a bigger unit for the Petite Martinique, and so that certainly will improve on the reliability of the plant in Petite Martinique.
He explains that the new engine, which will serve as the primary generating unit, also supports the anticipated growth in customer demand. Collins commended the employees' level of teamwork.
I'm actually really impressed with the quality of work that the Petite Martinique team has done here. I mean, it's not strange to us. I mean, they provide similar support to us in the Carriacou plant, so coming to Petite Martinique is just a replication of what the team usually provide when they come to Carriacou to assist us. But I'm really impressed with the quality of workmanship that has completed thus far.
Expressing his appreciation to customers for their understanding during the installation period, Stephen Logan, the plant supervisor, highlights the significant benefits to customers of the reduction of outages related to plant maintenance.
From last week, Monday, we started by removing the old genset, which is the Cummins, and we did some fabrication of the exhaust system. We also fabricated a new shroud for the new engine. We also reroute cables and so forth. The purpose of the change of the new engine is to build capacity because of the issues we have with the old genset, where we have to get it online, we have to isolate different villages.
The old generator, which has been the workhorse of Grenlec's Petite Martinique plant, will now be overhauled and will provide redundancy during periods when maintenance and repairs are being done on the new engine. For GBN News, Janelle MacDonald.
Earlier this week, government launched its spice replanting program. As if to say we agree with the initiative, this particular plant decided to double up. Our GBN ISO lens takes us to Cloche in St. John.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
The loss of sexual desire and endurance can be both devastating and frustrating to a man. To gain these feelings back with a sense of power and stamina that lasts, use Hard On Plus. Hard On Plus, this natural herbal male sexual formula enriched with zinc, has no side effects. Hard On Plus offers vitality and strength to last longer when it matters. For stamina, for strength, for pleasure. Get Hard On Plus.
Hard On Plus is available in Grenada at Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Hills and Valley Pharmacies in Grenada and Carriacou, We Care Pharmacy, Gittins Pharmacare, Grenada Pharmacy, Atlantic Health Supplies, and exclusively distributed by R.A. Clark Distributions. Phone 416-0426.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
Be an instant winner today with the NLA by simply purchasing your Daily Pick 3 and Playway tickets at your nearest agent or NLA outlet. As a proud sponsor of the CPL cricket coverage, the NLA continues to support the development of sports, culture, and nation building in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The NLA, making your dreams a reality.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners, winners.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada will play St. Vincent next Saturday in an international friendly. The match was first scheduled for this weekend. 30 local players from various clubs were invited to participate in training for the friendly international matchup. The team is continuing their training under the watchful eyes of interim head coach Anthony Nixon Modeste. The group went into training from the 16th of August. Additionally, the senior men's national team is preparing for their CONCACAF Nations League home encounter against the USA in March 2023. 4 matches will be played this weekend in the 2022 version of the Hero CPL. 2 matches are down on the card for tomorrow. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will play the St. Lucia Kings from 10 a.m. in the morning. Game 2 of Saturday's doubleheader will feature Trinbago Knight Riders against the Jamaica Tallawahs. Then on Sunday, starting from 10 in the morning, the Royals will look to rebound from their first defeat when they take on the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Then later in the evening from 7 p.m., the Pride of Trinidad will clash with the Kings out of St. Lucia. Netball fans are priming themselves for action in anticipation of the rematch between the Spice Boys and the female national squad. The two teams met in last month as a part of the national male squad's preparation for the inaugural America Men's Netball Championship. The men's national team finished third in that competition. The National Queens are winding down preparations for the America's World Cup qualifiers in Jamaica from October 15th. And that's sports. Stay with us for your One Caribbean Media Hookup. This is your One Caribbean Media Hookup. I'm your presenter, Beverly Telesford. With the United States Food and Drug Administration's recent approval for the emergency use of the Moderna and Pfizer-BioNTech updated bivalent COVID-19 boosters, local health authorities might soon procure those jabs for use in Guyana. HGP TV has more.
As many measures are being put in place to have the population across the globe acquire herd immunity and to keep citizens' protection against the COVID-19 virus up to date, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, 2 weeks ago, has given the green light for the emergency use of the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent COVID-19 boosters. While commenting on this move, local Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, noted that following the evaluation and additional research, Guyana may seek to acquire the updated boosters and make them available to citizens.
Later on, we'll see whether or not we'll be able to have access to these types of vaccines.
This updated COVID-19 boosters include an mRNA component of the original strain to provide an immune response that is broadly protective against COVID-19 and an mRNA component that is common between the Omicron variant BA4 and BA5 lineages to provide better protection against the virus caused by the Omicron variant.
So what they're trying to do is to make sure that you have a part of the ancestral strain, meaning the original type of the virus, plus a piece of the current strains that are circulating. And by presenting that to our immune system, we should have better immunity against the circulating strain.
Minister Anthony noted that the recently approved vaccines are currently being used in the United States after authorization was approved on August 31 and will probably be used in other countries following additional evaluation.
They have now manufactured these types of vaccines.
A World Food Program facility with enough food for 100,000 people has been looted in northern Haiti. Violent street protests have rocked Haitian cities following an announcement that the government was doubling the price of fuel. Details in this Al Jazeera report.
Unstoppable protests convulsed Haiti again on Thursday. An unknown number of people have been killed as violence intensified between police and protesters with attacks by criminal gangs. 3 Haitian policemen were reported among the dead. The situation appears to be spiraling into greater violence and lawless turmoil. Burning barricades and angry crowds blocked the road to the international airport in Port-au-Prince.
For most of this week, Haiti has been disrupted. The capital, Port-au-Prince, has been disrupted. For the most part, everybody is hunkering down. They're staying home. The streets, it's virtually a ghost town. As there are protests and violent barricades against the decision from the government to raise the price of oil products in Haiti.
That fuel hike seems to have been the spark that caused simmering discontent to burst into flame. Haiti, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, is beset by soaring inflation, criminal gangs that rob, kidnap, and rape with impunity, and a largely ineffective and widely reviled government. The price of basic food items has increased by 50% in the past year. Buildings were set ablaze and food warehouses looted, including one operated by the Catholic organization Caritas.
Further afield, tens of thousands of people have lined up in London to pay their last respects to the late Queen Elizabeth II. On Monday, a state funeral will be held for her. The event is one of the biggest security challenges London's Metropolitan Police Force has faced. More in this report.
The line now stretches kilometres, the wait more than 6 hours. But people continue to come, refusing to be deterred, waiting for the moment they can pass the Queen's coffin, waiting to pay their respects. Jessica Howells travelled with her granddaughter. She saw the coronation in 1953. She wanted to say her own personal farewell.
I was around when the coronation was about, so I saw that when I was 6 on the little telly in my granny's room, and I thought, right, I've seen her at the beginning of her reign, I need to see her out.
There have been many who travelled in the early hours of the morning, joined the line, walked past, and are now heading home.
She has been a figurehead for a long time, and when you talk about Britain, it's the Queen.
The line now stretches a long way from Westminster Hall, over bridges, past famous London landmarks. The line itself, a new landmark of its own. The line stretches for kilometres, but the pace is actually reasonable now. But with the authorities warning thousands more are expected in London over the weekend, the lines are going to get bigger, the wait is going to get longer.
And that was your One Caribbean Media Hookup. I was your presenter, Beverly Telesford. Now to recap the headlines, a 65-year-old man dies after encountering difficulties on Grandance Beach. Government approves 2-minute silence in honor of Queen Elizabeth II's funeral on Monday. And the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education says more than 400 teachers have been reappointed. In the region, Guyana may soon get the updated COVID-19 boosters. Internationally, thousands in the UK pay last respects to Queen Elizabeth II. And in sports, national netballers to compete in World Cup qualifiers. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I am Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.